What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Hope you had a great weekend. It's a beautiful damn day today. It's like 50-something degrees. The sun is out. It's not cold. It's like spring type weather, and I'm loving it. Because I love spring more than I love summer. I will say that. Summer is just too hot for me. I'm a spring kind of person because the weather is just the right mixture for me. So I'm loving it right now. Getting into this damn episode of GH. Listen, I know some people might criticize Sasha or whatever, but I was feeling her conversation with Chase today. I felt like Sasha was being brutally honest. It pissed me off, though, that Sam overheard her conversation with Chase. But I was totally on Sasha's side today. Like, I understood where she was coming from as far as her relationship to Wiley. She's not ready to be a parent. You know, she's not ready to be a mother right now. She's young. You know, she's still trying to figure things out. Like, her and Michael are still figuring out their relationship. You know, they basically admitted that they love each other. You know what I mean? But they're still figuring that out. And she's busy right now relaunching Deception. She has a lot on her plate right now. And to just, you know, she's just not ready for motherhood right now. I don't blame her for that. She was being brutally honest. I could definitely see her and Chase together because they kind of have the same values when it comes to parenthood and stuff like that, because Chase pretty much admitted that to Willow a while back, that he's not ready for parenthood either. Remember when Willow had that pregnancy scare? Chase was nervous as hell because, yeah, he wants kids, but he doesn't want them right now. So I feel like him and, you know, Sasha are compatible in that regard. Then they definitely got chemistry. I could see her with Chase. I honestly can. And I could definitely see Willow with Michael. Definitely. I mean, I like Sasha and Michael, and I like Willow with Chase. But, I mean, I've said this months ago. I can see them flip-flopping, you know, switching partners. I could definitely see them doing that. But I'm not mad at Sasha, though. She was being honest about what she wants and where she sees herself right now. You know what I mean? And she told Michael before, like, they don't have to label what her relationship with Wiley is right now. They could take everything one day at a time. She told Michael that. I feel like she just needs to be more clear with Michael. So, speaking of Michael, he had a meeting with Diane, of course, about the custody and Nell. And I agreed with about 95 to 99% of what Diane said. I agreed. The one thing I have a problem with is her telling him that he needs to get married to help strengthen his custody case. I don't agree with that because on record, I mean, yes, it is true. Judges do tend to favor the mother more, but that's in certain cases. This particular case, I don't see a judge favoring Nell over Michael at this point. And there are cases on record in real life where fathers have gotten full custody of their child or children being a single parent. There are plenty of cases on record of that. I don't see why Michael couldn't be any different. He could easily raise Wiley by himself. He doesn't need to get married to win a custody battle. He really doesn't. I understand as an attorney, you have to, you know, give your client all options of winning the case. But I feel like the marriage thing, they need to take that off the table because Michael doesn't need to get married in order to do that. Like she said, she made a perfectly good case for all the reasons why Michael should win custody. And Michael, to me, is the better parent, but he doesn't need to get married to do it because that's not the type of marriage that you want. You don't want to get married because you wanted custody of your son. That's not a good reason to get married. I know him and Sasha, like, you know, they love each other and whatnot. But marriage, I think, is still a little ways off for the two of them because their relationship is still fairly new. Like, it's not new, but it's not, I don't think it's at that marriage level yet. I don't feel like it is. And obviously, they're both on different pages when it comes to this parenting thing. I mean, you know, Michael had no choice but to take responsibility for Wiley because that's his son. He thought his son died. But at the same time, Sasha's not ready to become nobody's mother. Not at this present moment. So I do think they need to sit down and have a conversation. And they never really talked about marriage before. So that's a whole nother conversation they need to have. I just feel like communication is key right now. And Michael needs to communicate with Sasha at this point in time. So anyway, Diane, before she had to have her meeting with Michael, she had to chew Sam and Jason ass out because these two dummies refused to listen to what their attorney is telling them. You have no leverage right now. Stay the hell away from each other. Like, why are y'all doing this stupid shit? Like, why? Like, Sam, do you want to go back to Pentonville? Do you really? Because it seems like you want to. Every time she see Jason, all this kissing and get the hell away from each other. Like, what are y'all, stupid? Alexis has been telling them this. Diane has been telling them this. And Diane is a legal eagle. Now, when the legal eagle, the junkyard dog, tell you to stay the hell away from each other before you go back to Pentonville, why are you not listening? Like, why are you being stupid? She told them, one of y'all got to leave. Either Sam, you leave, or Jason, you leave. One of y'all got to go. Y'all can't be around each other. Because if this parole lady see y'all, your ass is going to prison for violation, dum-dum. And you're going to do your full sentence, and you're not getting out on no type of technicality, no nothing. Diane would not be able to get you out. So stop trying to risk it. Damn, just follow the rules right now. That's like, why is that so hard for you to do? Follow the goddamn rules. Damn. Well, you gotta be ignorant. I just can't stand ignorance. God, working my nerves. So anyway, Willow goes to see Nina. Nina's still in her feelings about this half-heart necklace that she got. Because, all of this stuff that she heard about what happened with baby Wiley and stuff got her thinking about her own child that could still be out there and stuff like that. Which I think probably is Willow at this point. It probably is, but they dragging their feet on who Nina's child is. So Willow went to go see Nina to hopefully get Nina to publish an article basically trashing Nell publicly in Crimson. And I have to agree with Nina on this one. That's a dumbass idea. That's not a smart idea. It's not. Because, one, Nell is not a public figure. She's not a celebrity. She's not a public figure. So they can't do that. Two, if you bash her in a public magazine, Nell can sit there and file a lawsuit of defamation of character against the magazine, against the company. Also, she could use it in her custody case against Michael and say that Michael tried to publicly defame her and make her guilty in the eye of the public. You know what I mean? Like, it can work in her favor. So you don't want to do that. I understand Willow is trying to do something to shut Nell down, but the best thing you could do is do what you said you were going to do, which is go to court in the custody hearing and testify on behalf of Michael. That's the best way you can help him. Going and trying to publicly bash Nell is not the smart way to go. And you didn't even run this past Michael before you decided to go to Nina and do this. So that's a big no-no right there. Don't do that. See, stop trying to go rogue and play these damn away games when you need to check with Michael first before you make a move that can impact him and his son. That was a stupid move on her part. I understand she's desperate. I understand she really wants to protect Wiley. I can appreciate that and I can respect that. But next time, don't do nothing without talking to the father. Don't do nothing without talking to Michael first, please, because you're going to just ruin his whole case if you do anything. You do not want to give Nell leverage. That's what you don't want to do. The bitch is dangerous as it is. You give her leverage, she'll win. Based off of a stupid technicality. It happens all the time. Don't do that. Don't play into that hand. Don't. And I'm glad Nina shut it down. Because one, Nina ain't stupid. She got to protect her business at the end of the day. She had to protect herself. She got to protect her company. I don't blame her. You know what I mean? And it's not smart to do that. That's not wise. Willow, just chill out. Chillax. It was good to see Neil and Alexis, in New York, hanging out, going to the opera together. I love them together. I really do. I love Neil and Alexis. They got that mature relationship sometimes. But, they were just talking about, how they should have done things differently back then. How, Alexis, obviously, when she first met Neil, she was feeling him, basically. So she felt like she should have just walked out of his office, went to another therapist, went home, called Neil, and set up a date. Basically, that's what she wished she would have did. Neil, she said that she wished that Neil would have stopped treating her or whatever. But, Neil talking about I wasn't refusing to treat you. I should have refused to treat you, but I didn't. technically Neil did refuse to treat her at one point. When she was asking him personal questions, he did drop her as a patient at one point, but he decided to take her back as a patient because she begged and pleaded. Like an old Keith Sweat record. But I love them together. I think everything will work out the way it should between them, and I'm glad they finally got it in, because, you know, Alexis needed to dust them cobwebs out and get it popping. You know, Alexis is like that character that goes some years without getting some good. Like, she need to dust them cobwebs all the way out. But I like them, though. I really do. I think they got that older, mature relationship. Sometimes, but Alexis sometimes be acting childish as hell in her relationships. She be acting like a pure child sometimes, but I do love that, you know, she putting herself out there for somebody that she really like, you know, because that's typically not how Alexis roll. But I'm glad she doing that, though. Good for her. And I hope everything works out for Neil at his hearing with the board, and he gets to keep his license, hopefully. So anyway, moving on from that. Looks to me like everybody's drinking the Obrecht is guilty, Peter is innocent Kool-Aid. Finn is another one. Finn sitting there apologizing to Peter, shaking his hand like a little lap dog, telling Anna, oh, me and Violet would love to move back in with you. I was like, Finn, go. You are on my shit list again. Go. Like, how is Jason and Spinelli the only ones seeing what's in front of them? That obviously Obrecht was the one that was framed. Like, why are y'all not questioning certain things? Like, why would Obrecht want to kill Franco, her only friend? All they can say is, oh, she was just trying to tie up loose ends. No, she wasn't. She wouldn't be doing all that. Trying to kill Drew, trying to kill Franco, her only friend, her only real friend in that town. No. But everybody want to drink the Kool-Aid, act like she guilty. And of course, Maxie didn't want to hear nothing Spinelli had to say. And she talking about she gonna spend the rest of her life with Peter. Spinelli was like, you plan on marrying this man? Like, no. Maxie sitting there talking about, oh, I'm so dumb, I'm so stupid, I'm this, I'm that. Yes, you are dumb and stupid because you can't see the jackass that's in front of you that's doing all of this. Like, Maxie, open your damn eyes, Maxie. But I'm glad Anna realizes that Jason, once he hones in on something, he's not changing his mind. So now she gonna sit there and try to pull out some little threat. Oh, if something have you hurt my son, I'm coming after you, and it's gonna be personal. Anna, mute yourself. Mute. I've lost all respect for this woman at this point, because this is not true to who you are. Like, seriously, you know damn well your son is guilty. You know it. The good Lord up above know he guilty. So why are you sitting here with these shenanigans? Like, come on now. You know Jason ain't gonna let this go, because obviously Peter has the resources to shut this down. Like, he clearly has the resources to frame Obrecht. Obrecht doesn't have the resources to frame Peter and make it look like this. And what money? She hired a hitman allegedly. Well, what money? What money did she use to hire a hitman? From that little company that Faison got? I mean, come on, it's a shell corporation. What money was that making? Did Faison even have any money by the time he died? Like, did she have access to it? Like, look at all of those. You know, like, come on, anybody can frame her for this. She don't have the resources to frame nobody at this point. Think. I'm just disappointed in Anna. I'm disappointed in Maxie. I'm disappointed in Finn for drinking this bullshit ass Kool-Aid that ain't got no good sugar in it. Like, I'm just so sick of it. It's like, come on now, open y'all goddamn eyes. Y'all gonna look so stupid when the truth come out and know that y'all been played so easily. Like, seriously, it didn't really take much for Peter to play y'all, and he played y'all like PlayStation, and that don't make no damn sense that y'all letting this shit go. Like, seriously, how stupid can you be? Just dumb. All the way around dumb. So anyway, this was a decent little episode today. Hit the comment section, let me know what y'all thought about it. I will see y'all all later. Have a great day. Peace.